Okay, folks, this is your Uncle Walter, everybody's uncle. Happy Wednesday today. So just a couple of quick things I want to touch base on with you guys. Uh, we're now doing our Christmas shipment, which is July and August. If you notice in the past, our Christmas shipment were September, October. Okay, now we're doing just July, August. Now I want to show you guys a couple of things. You guys probably see this number here a lot. Our 1-800 number. So it's 1-855-414-7954. If you notice, this number does a lot of text messages to the customers. Because of the number of customers, it's very difficult for us to be able to send text messages to over 2,000-3,000 people. So they sent that message out. Once you ship, all of the messages you're gonna get is gonna come from here until your shipment reaches Liberia. It's gonna come from there. Now, the reason that I actually doing this video is to get you guys acquainted with this system, and then we go to the tracking. So the tracking is one thing that we're really big on, that I'm really trying to get you guys to understand. So this year is container number 15. This year is container number 19. So if you go here, container number 15 was loaded on, it was done July 8th. So we loaded this container July 8th. If you look at the receipt now that we issued to you guys, it never had this in the past where you come, where we had ETA was just standard. When they changed, probably for 3 to 5 days that were done. But now we have here ETA, not guaranteed. So if you're reading the ETA to us to tell us, but you told us that when we're going to get there, read the fine print that is right here that says it is not guaranteed. Okay. Down here, we give you the tracking information. You use it, you will always know. If we do change the tracking information, we will let you know. So we get a lot of calls, but you said, but they're not reading the fine print. So if you look here, what we guarantee, if you look at this receipt right here, loading date guaranteed. That is guaranteed. Okay. So we did this container on the 8th of April. This is container number 15. So if you see container 15 going, this is 15, okay, with this long route. Now it's showing to get to Liberia on the 29th of July. I'll tell anybody it's not 100% guarantee as the receipt say, but this is what is showing. Then you come here, okay, to container number 19. This is 19. This was done May 15. Okay, but look at this. It's getting to Liberia the same time as 15. So between there, you get a couple different ones. Then you come here to container number 17. I will pull 17 up here, copy, and see what happens here. So 17 was done way before 19, but look at what happens to 17. So if you come here, 17 is showing August 15. Now, when did we say we loaded it? May 7th. So if you check your receipt, you will see this. Now, I'll show you guys these things because it's not things that we have control over. Once we load that container, it is out of our range. When we gave you guys the first set of ETA, is what we got from the shipping line at the time of shipping. But once it gets on sea and all of this starts changing with everything that's happening in the world, just so you guys know, shipment takes minimum 3 months or more. It's nothing that we have control over. Oh, I gave you this thing and it's staying so long. Trust me, if anybody wants to ship their container to be in Liberia, it's going to be M&M first. Because if you look, you guys know we have stores for you guys that buy food from us, rice, beans, and everything, food for your family in Liberia. If you notice this year, most of the food item we have in store is out of stock simply because of the length of time that shipments are taking to get there. I'm a business that operates under the Minnesota state license like any other businesses. We're not different from what the other businesses are, whether they're white, green, purple, black businesses, the same. So you guys really want us us Liberians to start seeing some of our business from that point of view. Liberia is no different from anywhere in the world. And then worst of all, where the port of Liberia have not been dredged for a very long time, and at this point you can barely have two vessels there at the same time. So our ship is approaching. There is a couple of vessels to the port. It pass and go to Ghana. The port of Tema pass, go to the port of Abidjan, and they offload those shipments. Now, if you're coming from this side, you pass Liberia before you go to Ghana. But most of our shipment ends up in Ghana because the captain don't want to wait in the queue to put it down. We have fought with the shipping line over and over, and the best answer we get from the shipping line is stop shipping to Liberia and then ship to somewhere else. Of course, we're shipping to Liberia, so we can stop that. But this is what we're going through. It is not just you guys. We feel this frustration. We feel this pain. We have vendors that we have to pay every 30 days for the rice, the beans, the oil. Our shipment are not getting to Liberia within 30 days. So we're stuck with paying the vendors when the goods are not even in Liberia yet. But we have to pay the vendors because that's the term that we sign. Now back to even our receipt. The payment due date. The shipping lines gave us 14 days. We gave you guys 1 month. It has nothing to do with whether your shipment reached or not. So at least you understand now what we go through the same way. So when you call us and we have to leave everything we do to track the container, the very same thing that you track and you see is the same thing that we are going to see. We're not going to see nothing different. Exactly what you see is what we've seen, is what the FMC have seen, what APN terminal have seen. Anybody, that's the same thing they have seen. So I just want you guys to know the best thing we all can do is keep tracking the shipment and keep being up to date with the shipment and the time they're taking. We encourage you to track your shipments so you don't go to Liberia being disappointed. At least if you have to make some last minute time adjustment, you'll be able to do that. I hope this has been helpful and they will quiet down some of the costs and push people to the resource of tracking the shipment. If I don't talk to you guys again, happy July 26th for 2026. Have a wonderful time. If the shipment hasn't reached, we do have stores. There is minimum rice and other food items there. Don't forget to buy those for your family. Once again, happy Independence Day, and let us all give it a year. Thank you.